Good morning, everybody, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. It is morning over here. It's 9:35 in the morning. I kind of want to do this a little earlier, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do every Sunday. Get up a little early, make a cup of coffee, and have a Q&A going. So yeah, first sip. Let's get these questions rolling. Got a decent amount of questions, so I'm gonna try to answer a lot of them. All right, one question: talk a little bit about loose skin. So, one, loose skin was hard to deal with. I didn't like how it drooped over my clothes and all that, and it was I didn't like it. And when I did join the Marine Corps, the flak and all that, the body armor, I guess you can say, like kept pinching it against my clothes, my belt and all that, and it hurt. So then I ran up to some higher up people, then wound up getting some stuff going. So they sent me to Fort Bragg in South Carolina. I forget where it was at. And then I was able to get surgery to get the front half off. I do plan on making loose skin videos too, so to explain everything in depth. But this is how it looks now. As you can see, the scar right there. But yeah, I still have the loose skin on the sides, which I will get that taken off eventually because it still pinches the sides. So yeah, probably later on next year I'm gonna try to get that surgery too. So answer that question. Next question: how old are you? I'm 24. I actually turned 24 May 20th. While I was on deployment on ship, so yay! How many calories did you eat when losing weight? At the start, it was really bad. I ate, I think it was like 800 calories, which made me drop down like 20 pounds or 18 pounds in 2 weeks, and then I ate the same amount of calories, and then I dropped, I think, 2 pounds in the next 2 weeks. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I just lost all this weight, but yet now I'm just only losing like 2 pounds. But that's because my body was going into starvation mode and just soaking all the food up because it wasn't getting enough. So once I started to adjust, I was eating 1,250 calories, which was still really low. But I think once I finally like got enough knowledge of my body and how many calories I actually need to lose weight, I think I was eating around like 1,500. So yeah, everybody's different, everybody's body's different, genetics and all that, depends on how active you are to lose weight. But yeah, that's how much I ate to lose weight. Would you recommend active duty or reserves? If you have I don't know too much about reservists, but active duty, it is pretty nice. It's just a regular like 9-to-5 job, and you do got to go in every single day besides like Saturday and Sunday, of course. But reservists, you go in I think a weekend out of a month, and you don't get the same benefits, I don't think. But yeah, there is difference between the two. But I mean, active duty is nice. Like, you get to build more of like a bond with your platoon and all that, instead of just seeing them once a month. And I don't know, you get to do a lot more things active duty. And I would definitely recommend active duty. I would. Do you have any tips or experience for running as a heavy guy? Just no matter what, do it, man. Like, cardio is great, running is great for you, and it does suck at the start because you know you don't have all that endurance that you have built up. So just go at it, tackle it, man. Just run. You don't even have to run at the start. Just like start yourself off with just walking like a block or two, and then once you feel like you're a little better, try jogging a little bit, 1 or 2, then try to always build yourself up. Don't like sprint and just go full force for those 2 blocks, and then you're just gonna feel like death, and then it might hit you mentally differently to where you're like, man, this sucks, like I can't do this, and then you just drop it. So start baby steps, you know. Did you ever lose motivation when you were on your weight loss journey? I can't remember if I did or not, because I was just so go. I was so motivated. and I still am motivated, but there's just a lot of things I gotta do right now. But besides the point, I can't really find times. There was this one time where I ate like 3 pieces of pizza when I didn't really eat anything that day. I had, I think, 1 meal, and I worked out, did my cardio and all that for the day. Then I had, I think, 3 or 4 pieces of pizza, and I think I went over my calories for the day, and I was so mad at myself to where, you know, I was feeling low. I was like, damn, like, I can't believe I failed myself. Like, this sucks. Like, why am I even doing this, man? If I can't do this, like, why am I doing this? And then, I don't know, I got over it pretty quickly. But, like, everybody's, you will get unmotivated, like, once or twice through you trying to do all this. But you just gotta push forward. You just gotta do it, man. You gotta think of reasons why you want to do it, and keep trying to set a bunch of goals and try to reach those goals. You can do like huge goals, or you can just do like small ones here and there, and just try to slowly but gradually reach those goals, like 10 pounds a month or something, 5 pounds a month, and try to hit those goals and take progress photos. So progress photos help a lot because it makes you see and realize like how much of an effort and how much of a difference you are looking. Did you diet for losing weight? I did. At first I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just ate chicken salads for I think like 2 months, and that was really bad for me because my body wasn't getting any nutrients at all, and it wasn't even like spinach or anything. It was like iceberg and chicken breast. So that did help me lose weight, but it was a really unhealthy way. And then I finally heard about keto diet, and that helped me a lot because my body wasn't getting any carbs. Well, I was kind of doing it wrong because I wasn't eating any carbs, but I was eating high protein and low fat. With no carbs, like you want to eat like more fat and to give you a little more energy and all that, and then your protein for muscle rebuilding. But I was doing it wrong, where I was like, well, if I have less fat, well then my body will burn more fat, and then I don't know. It's just a little unhealthy way that I did it. But once I finally adjusted to it, to my body, I was eating, I think, like 60 grams of fat, and then probably like 220 protein. So that's kind of a lot of fat, but hey, I wasn't getting any carbs, so I needed to substitute that macro. But yeah, I did try keto, and it helps me a lot. Next question. Would you be mad if I copied your style in my 1-year transformation video? Hey man, do what you want. Go for it. Go for it, man. What's your body fat percentage? I don't know. I don't get a DEXO scan or like tapes. Last time I taped, they said I was, I think, 10%, but I highly doubt that. I would say right now I'm probably like 11, 12. Well, that's me guesstimating. I don't really know. When you joined the Marine Corps, was there a lot of stress? Oh yeah, there was definitely a lot of stress. Being away from your family, friends, you know, everything was just abrupt. So it was definitely taking you in your comfort zone and rolling you up in a ball and then throwing you to the wolves. And it was definitely a change in atmosphere really quickly, and not really knowing what you're getting yourself into, and just everything just being insane, the yelling, the doing stuff you never did before, PT, like different types of stuff. And yeah, there was definitely a lot of stress. There was like 2 weeks where I was really depressed because I was thinking to myself, why did I do this? Why am I here? And I want to be with my family. Like, I don't like this. But I got it. That's where they break you down to think like that. And then once you start to get out of that rut and get motivated, it's like, all right, you know, I'm going accustomed to it. To the routine and all that, to my platoon, like these drill instructors, you know, they seem pretty okay now, and then that's where they build you back up into the Marine. So there was definitely a lot of stress. So yeah, next question. What did you want to be when you were little? I wanted to be an astronomer. I loved space. I loved like stars, meteors and all that. I always want to see little, maybe if I'm an astronomer, I get that, be able to get the hookup to see if there's aliens. But no. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do when I was little. Did you always know how to swim for your swim qual, or did you learn when the time came? I guess I was just like an average swimmer. I didn't really do it for like a sport or anything. I just swam like in the pool. But swim qual was kind of a challenge. I didn't really learn when the time came. Or I guess the obstacles that they had us do, yeah. But I mean, it wasn't too hard. It was pretty draining because I don't swim much, and swimming is like a full body exercise. So it's kind of hard to get used to. Would you consider calisthenics to be a part of your workout routine? I definitely would. I'm actually trying to start doing that once I get settled over here, then actually be able to go to the gym. But I actually do want to do that because I feel like calisthenics is a really good body workout, and I feel like it'll definitely help you be more agile and overall like body more healthy, I guess you can say. I still want to do powerlifting, power building, bodybuilding, but I do want to incorporate some calisthenics stuff into my workout. What's the most difficult thing that you had to do to lose weight? Not eating. That was very difficult, yeah, but eating very low amount of calories and then having to go to sleep, but trying to go to sleep even though you're starving and your stomach is rumbling, your stomach hurts because it's got nothing in it, and you're just like tossing and turning, then not being able to sleep that night, and then your window opens up for the time for you to actually eat, like, because I did do intermittent fasting. And a quick thing before we go off topic, intermittent fasting is where you set like a time limit to where you can eat for 8 hours and then I think like 16 hours off or something like that. So 16 hours where you don't eat, then 8 hours where you do eat. So yeah, that's that. So it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, okay, I can't do this no more. My window hit, so I got up, then started eating, and then I was able to go to sleep. So that was kind of the hard thing, is like trying to sleep when you're super hungry, because I feel like I lost a lot of sleep. And so my body kind of got adjusted to it. How was being deployed, and how does it feel to be back? Deployment was not what I thought it was going to be. Real quick, hey everybody watching this, let's get a little toast if you're watching, or let's do a little toast real quick if you're drinking coffee tea while watching this, and toast to deployment. Deployment was not what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to do a lot more things, a lot more operations and training and all that, but it was very mentally challenging because, you know, once coronavirus hit, it was, I think, late February, so we had March, April, May, June, July, 5 months of just sitting on ship in the middle of the sea. All we did was just like eat, sleep, gym, you know, do a little training here and there on ship as much as we could. So it was very mentally challenging, being away from everybody, no internet, and just trying to make something out of nothing and trying to keep your mind occupied. But it feels really good to be back because I'm able to have internet, I'm able to see people, cars, trees, and just being able to go to the gym and have freedom, listen to music, eat different types of foods now instead of like the chow hall foods on ship, which had like bone-in rice and pink chicken and little prison portions. So it was, I didn't really like ship, but it did teach me a lot of things. But it definitely feels amazing, and I'm so grateful to be back. There's a lot of things I'm grateful for. When you started losing weight, did you lose most of it in cardio or weights? Please explain. I did both. I worked out for, I think, an hour with weights, and then that was probably at like maybe 1 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon. I work out for an hour until 3, and then I'll eat my first meal, and then after that I would wait till my mom gets home, and she'll get home at like, I think 5:30, and then while she's making dinner, I would go out for a run for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, get that cardio in. I think like probably like 400 calories worth of cardio. Then I'll come back, and then I'll be able to eat my second meal, which will be dinner. But so yeah, I did both. Cardio, I feel like, is overall healthy, just to, and if you want to, you know, gain weight, but yet you think that cardio is going to hinder your gains, like that means just to eat more. Like if you burn 100 calories doing cardio, you know, and you're trying to gain weight, do like 100, 110, 150 calories snack right after, you know, just to make up for those lost calories. But yeah, you did get that cardio in, just to make your body overall healthier. Advice for prepping for the Marines? I feel like I prepped a lot, and I did just cardio every single day. I was in the best shape of my life. My endurance was through the roof. And when I got there, everything just spiraled down. I was so unmotivated when I got to boot camp, and I felt like everything that I did, it didn't really help me through like physical fitness, because I don't know, maybe it was just me being unmotivated and didn't want to do it, didn't want to be there at that time. And yeah, I feel like the training that I did, it didn't help me at all. What do you do when you feel unmotivated when losing weight? I used to look up like a bunch of like workout videos, a bunch of workout edits like David Lee, Christian Guzman, and all of them, and I felt, especially Christian Guzman, he helped me a lot. He was so like very, very knowledgeable, and he breaks it down pretty easily. But on like how to lose weight and all that, but that would get my mind off of it, and it'll help motivate me. Like, you know, I want to try to reach that type of physique, and I'm like, the only way to do that is just, hey, let's be hard on myself right now. Let's get through this. But yeah, that's what I used to watch, just like a bunch of their videos, and it'll help motivate me. Next question. Pretty good day out. Hey bro, I'm curious, did your skin and your arms and legs tighten up over time? No. Actually a little bit, but not all that much. Sorry if I'm like really close, but yeah, they didn't tighten up all that much. I still have, like, I can pull it down and all that. They're still pretty loose, but I guess it is somewhat tight to where you don't really notice it unless I pull it. But yeah, I do have that. My legs, no, they didn't really tighten up at all. I do have like some of the skin on my legs, not too much, but yeah, that's about it, man. I didn't really tighten up that much. I still have the skin on it, but not all that much. Would I ever do the keto diet? I did. Will I ever do it again? Probably not, because I love my carbs. I love getting a pump, and I don't really see myself needing to do so. But yeah, there goes that. You play PS4 or Xbox? PC. How much longer do you have until you can leave the Marine Corps? I have a year and 4 months. I get out next November. So yeah, it's gonna go by quick, because it's already has been going by quick. What did you guys do on your deployment? Well, first we went to Jordan, I believe was our first port, and we were over by which is by like Iran and all that, I think, in the Mediterranean. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but yeah, over there. And then it was basically just like a beer on the pier. I think we did it late January, and it was just something small. I'll probably throw a clip in here just to show you guys what it looked like. But just a beer on the pier. You know, there's a little bit of Wi-Fi. It was like 25 bucks for an hour, and it was really shitty Wi-Fi. But hey, you're gonna take that because you had no internet at all. The second port was Oman, and that was literally like, there was like a docking, and they put a bunch of ISOs in a square where we couldn't leave that area, and it was very small. There was nothing to do, so that wasn't really even a port. And then we went to Dubai, which is really fucking cool. Different scenery, different people, different culture, and all that is really cool to see. And then we went to Kuwait. We just did some training over there, and it was pretty cool because there was actually Wi-Fi there. It was like Popeyes and all that in that big old store, and so that was pretty cool to actually have internet again and decent food. And then after that, we left, and then the coronavirus hit. So since February, like late February, we've just been sailing out to sea, doing really nothing, just being out in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, some classes here and there, some training on ship as much as we could, but just eat, sleep, gym, eat, sleep, gym. That was pretty much the whole deployment, and it was pretty shitty, but I mean, it was a decent learning experience mentally. I do plan on making a deployment video. Just like, I'm trying to get all 3 ships, a bunch of footage and all that, and put it together, and just make a whole video, throw some music, throw a little bit edits in there, and just show you guys what we did on deployment. That should be out within like maybe a month and a half, because I do want to take my time on it, and I want to perfect it. And yeah, so it should be out probably in about a month and a half. Next question is, what's my job in the Marines? I basically drive trucks. I haul around gear, sometimes people, maintain trucks and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much to sum it up. I'm a truck driver. How was MEPS and boot camp with the loose skin from your weight loss? I just got some weird looks. That was basically it. They asked questions and all that, and I'll tell them like, oh, okay. But yeah, it wasn't really crazy or anything. Hopefully it was motivating other people seeing it, but yeah, it was nothing really crazy about it. When you started your transformation, what was the biggest challenge you faced? I would say consistency. I was very consistent, but like just knowing that I didn't, let's see. The consistency of not eating a lot of food, because it was hard for my body to get used to it at the start, and I really just wanted to eat. Those, I think, a couple times before I actually sat down and, you know, before I actually like put 100% into my transformation. I tried a couple times before, and it was kind of on and off, but then I would just take it, I'll take it the wrong way. I would just wouldn't eat at all, little to nothing, and just run every single day, push my body harder. Then 2 weeks I'd just get discouraged, like, you know, fuck this, I'm gonna eat, and then I'll just like, all right, I guess I'm not really losing weight anymore, I don't want to do it anymore. But I would say like not eating enough was the really discouraging part, like not getting enough food in, and I love food, but yeah. Did you or do you have asthma? I do not. I never had asthma. Are you going to war by any chance? Whenever they call us, but I doubt it. No. Do you have any plans for the future? I do. Once I do get out of the Marine Corps, I do plan on driving from North Carolina all the way to California and recording the whole thing, make it like a little journey, a little series and all that, getting back to California, moving to Santa Monica, and going to UCLA for film. So we'll see how that works out, but that's the plan. And yeah, I also, in the near future, I don't know exactly when, but I'm gonna start working on it, is online personal training. So that's a little hint on some stuff that I'm trying to work on. So I'll definitely let everybody know like when that's gonna come out. And yeah, so keep a lookout for that. How many calories do you aim to eat in a day, and what do you usually try to eat? I try to, as of right now and lately, I haven't been tracking my calories. I've just been eating, having fun lately, enjoying the food. I'm not eating like profuse amount of food, just like I want to eat until probably 1 in the afternoon. I'll just have a big meal at like IHOP or something, and then come back and just get a lot of stuff done, get hungry again. All right, let me go to like Waffle House or something. So yeah, right now what I'm trying to eat is just enjoy myself, like whatever I want to eat basically, until I get settled in and actually get back into training, and just get back in my routine, get back to eating healthy. So right now I've just been kind of eating what I want. If you had to do another deployment, where would you want to go? I definitely don't want to do another MU, which is basically being on ship, but I guess being in Germany, that'd be pretty cool, because that's where we're originally supposed to go until everything that with Iran popped off. But going to Germany would be really cool. What can I do exercise if I don't have a dumbbell at home? You can do a bunch of bodyweight workouts, push-ups, like sit-ups, like bodyweight squats, pull-ups or something. And yeah, there's a bunch of different variations of workouts you can do that hits different muscle parts. So definitely, I don't really know too much on top of my head, but look it up for like calisthenics or something in a way. Yeah, a bunch of at-home bodyweight workouts. Those are really good as well if you don't have the gym open or gym near you, or not really much workout equipment. Do you speak another language? No. A little bit Spanish, but nowhere enough for me to actually speak the whole language. Favorite exercise? Deadlifts. I love deadlifts. I'm still trying to master it, perfect it. It's taking a lot of time, but I feel like picking up a lot of weight from the ground, I feel like that's pretty cool. And sooner or later, it's going to be later, but I want to deadlift by like over 600 pounds, which I'm only at like 495 right now. What do you do for exercise? I mainly do like push-pull legs, but yeah, I mainly just do push-pull legs, like chest day, hip bench, then incline bench and all that. Push-pull leg shoulders. So, or it's gonna be like chest, back, shoulders, legs. So it's kind of like in that routine. That's what I've been doing on ship. Your most favorite and least favorite thing about deployment? I would say it's the last question, by the way, because this video is gonna be outrageously long. My least favorite thing about deployment was being consolidated in a small room with like 35 people, and the smell and just like the annoyance of just like trying to get by everybody, and then being like outrageously loud when it's like 2 in the morning when you're trying to sleep, and get some privacy. I miss that. But my favorite thing about deployment was the people that I became friends with, like Navy and like the grunts and the Marines. So I have met a lot of cool people, really cool people that are ambitious and just have a great vision on life and what they want to do, and I feel like that was pretty cool. But last sip of coffee. Let me spill coffee again. That was my last sip of coffee. I'm done with my coffee, but yes, I'm trying to make this into a series for every Sunday. I don't really know what to title it yet, even though it's already tiled in. I didn't mean for it to be off, but it's already tiled in the top. But yeah, so if your question didn't get answered, sorry, a lot of them, and I'm not trying to make this video too long. But yeah, wait till next Sunday. If you want, I'll do another Q&A and just ask me anything again. So I'm trying to make this into every Sunday thing. But yeah, hope you all have a good day, okay? Later.